All right. Hopefully we're better now, guys. Hopefully we're better now. All right. So we're already running extremely late. We're just gonna hop right into it. Let me know if you guys have any problems with the signal or the sound, and I'll try to fix it. But I wanna kick this shit off. Um, just someone let me know real quick if everything's good. Sound, everything good. Cause my shit tripping this morning. All right. Trying to see what time the first game starts. I think football starts at 1 o'clock, right? Football starts at 1 o'clock. Baseball starts when? Oh shit! Football starts at 12 o'clock. All right. So uh, first game we got at 12. It looks like we got the Commanders. Looks like we got the Commanders taking on the Jets at 12 o'clock, guys. Obviously, this is preseason football, so guys, work with me. But I told you we'll go over it, and then we'll hit some baseball. So I'm going to hit these early games, 12 o'clock games, then the 1 o'clock games, and then I'll leave the 2 o'clock games alone. Or you know what I mean. But we'll leave those ones alone. Um, so we got the Washington Commanders playing the Jets. All right. Commanders are at a minus 155. It looks like the Jets are at a plus 130. We're laying 3 points with the Commanders here. Getting 3 points with the Jets. We got a total of 34 and a half. So in this game, I wrote down, see the line move because I wrote down yesterday. I had the Commanders laying the 2.5. I had them laying a field goal. So now you got to lay more than a field goal, which is 3.5. But I think you'll be all right. I mean, you could probably take the Commanders on the money line. By the way, Miami's cash yesterday is plus money. That was our best bet yesterday for the NFL, and it cashed. So this game I'm not betting. Just so y'all know, I'm not betting this one. But I do like the Commanders here to win. I mean, if you know, I mean, you kind of gotta, like I said, you focus on depth, right? You focus on depth. You look for players who are trying to make a name for themselves. And obviously, just like regular football, quarterback, right? The center is a huge position, right? And something you've really got to consider. And that's in all football. Preseason's no different. And you can honestly say that the Commanders are probably going to have. I mean, dude, Jaden Daniels is going to be. I think he's going to be good, right? And I think he's going to get a lot of attention. But I don't know, man. Mariota is a veteran, and this guy, he might be all right, man. Like he's got the experience. Dude's a vet, man. You know, Uh, I don't know. And with Hartman, they're going to be confident. I like him, man. I like him. I mean, dude, Hartman, he's a baller, bro. He's a fucking baller. Two-time ACC selection. I mean, he's going to come out here and being a rookie like that, you got something to prove, man. You got something to prove. Like he's going to come out here and try to prove himself. I think the Commanders are going to be all right. I do. I got a lot of faith in them coming into the season, and I think they're going to do fine in the preseason as well. I think they're going to dominate this game, probably start to finish. I mean, the thing with with Jaden Daniels, I mean, he's going to be good, man. Like, and he's getting a ton of attention. But Hartman, I'm watching Hartman, man. He's got a lot to prove. He's going to come in here and prove a lot today. So, give me give me uh give me the Commanders in this one. I'm going to lay the points here. Um, who else you got? Who does the Commanders got at receiver? They got McLaurin, right? Um, they added Eckler. They added Ertz. I mean, I'm looking at this roster right now, and Jesus Christ, man. I mean, the Commanders have a really good chance this year, man, of doing something. I mean, they don't look bad. But before the season starts, you look at everyone's roster, at least for me. I look at everyone's roster, and I'm always like, damn, man, they might be all right. I do that with everyone, but I truly do like this Commanders team. So uh, it sucks. I'm not going to be able to watch this game because I'm doing the show because I'm very interested in the Commanders this year. And I'm not betting this game. This is more of a game I'm going to go back and just watch the highlights on. But I definitely like the Commanders here, man. So if you guys are betting into preseason pretty heavily, I think the Commanders are probably a really good bet to get your day started today. So I like the Commanders here, laying the 2.5. Well, they're 2.5 last night. They're now 3.5. So you could take them on the money line or take them laying the 3.5. I think you'll be fine either way. If you're getting a Commanders team total, you might be able to go there as well. I think you'll be all right. But then again, guys, this is preseason football, so just play careful, just watch the game, kind of enjoy it. Next game I want to talk about before we move on is going to be the let me see. I think we got one more game before I don't think the show is going to be over in time for. And that is going to probably be this Bears and Bills game. I think the Bills probably fucking smash the Bears, man. Honestly. Don't you wouldn't y'all think so? I mean, I kind of think the line is like so this line opened up as the bear almost a damn pick 'em. All right, the Bears opened up at +1. I don't know if you guys seen that or not. The Bears opened up at +1, and when I seen that, I was like, wow. I was like, all right, people are going to be slamming the fucking Bills. Maybe the Bears are the play here, and they could be. But everything in me is telling me that the Bills are going to win this game. But I have a feeling that, like I said, guys, it's preseason football. With this line coming out at a +1, now it's moved all the way to a 3 in preseason football. This is where, and the Bears are still only a +130 on the money line. They're not even trying to pay us. So be extremely careful with this. And the Bills on the money line are still at a very reasonable bet at a -155. Look, I can make a case for the Bears, man. I can, right? Buffalo, you, you. Time is going to tell us how good this team truly is going to be. The Bills have some. I think they have a lot of young talent, but there's a lot of question marks around the Bills. And when you see when we still don't know how well this offensive line is going to be. You know, as long as if Allen's okay, they'll probably make something work, right? That's the way I see it. But I just don't know, man. And then you look here, I mean, you got I understand that the Hall of Fame game is not exactly, and I said this the other day about when the Texans played. Remember when I gave out the Texans? I was like, they got an advantage because I thought they did because they played the Hall of Fame game. And you got the same thing here. It's not a full speed NFL game or even the same format. I understand that. But you still have them reps. You have them extra reps. Chicago kind of hit the ground running, man. I mean, you know, they went right into it. The Bears they're able to move the ball pretty well. We've seen that, right? Like we've seen them move the ball pretty well. I mean, Colin Johnson, man. I mean, he looked good. He looked good. I mean, outside of the fumble, I think this offense looked great. I think this line was pretty telling at a +1. I know it's preseason, but that the depth on the roster, seriously, guys, for the Bears did not look terrible. So as much as I want to back the Bills here, right? As much as I want to, I don't think we should. I think you either take the Bears on the money line because they're not just going to cover this 3.5, right? I don't, at least I don't think so. Uh, they're either going to win the game outright or they're going to lose by 10, right? That's the way I see it. So you got to give me the Bears here, man, on the money line. I think they get this shit done. Uh, I like the fact they already played preseason. I like the fact that they showed us that they can move the ball through the air, even though, like I said, it's just preseason. I don't care. I'm still looking at it as a regular game. And when I do, I'm looking at this depth, and I think the Bears got it here. Like I said, there's a lot of question marks in that Bills offensive line that needs to be answered for me. Yes, they got the young talent, but what do we know about that young talent? I don't know much about them. Do y'all? Because I really don't. Unless you're like a Bills fan and you follow the Bills or you follow your team, you're not going to have much on these guys, until season really gets started. Because you're just not following every team in the NFL, and neither am I. So until my questions are answered about this Bills team, I'm going to take the plus money with the Bears on this one. And I'm sure the Bills are going to be good this year, right? I mean, like I said, as long as they can keep Allen upright throughout the season, they'll be able to figure something out, right? I mean, they might even be able to pull out another division title, right? If they keep Allen good throughout the season. But everything else around Allen right now is a huge question mark in my eyes. And if I were to bet this game, which I'm not, I would not be putting it on a Bills team that is one giant question mark to me. We already seen the Bears. They already hit the ground running. We already know they can move the ball. I like what I seen. I really like what I seen from Colin Johnson. So let's go with the Bears here at plus money, guys. I don't think it's a bad bet. So far, what we got right now, we got the Bears and the Commanders. So we took one favorite, which is the Commanders, and we took one underdog to start our day off. All right. Now let's hit baseball. I'll come back to football after we're done baseball. I'm going to try to run through this. If anyone got any picks in the NFL, please let me know. Something that you absolutely love, though, because right now I'm not betting NFL. But if someone's got something they absolutely love in the listeners, and you're like, Plug, man, put a couple bucks on this, let me know, man. We'll ride. I'll ride through the show with y'all in these early games. But if not, let me save my money. All right, let's keep it moving, man. Let's get to the MLB. Public Enemy is in the chat. Public Enemy says Bears. Over 38. So you like the over, the over in the game? It is at a 38 at a minus 108. Okay, Public Enemy. I could see that. I could see that. I could definitely see that, bro. All right. Let's keep it moving now. Let's go back to these Yankees. These goddamn Yankees. Yankees. This game starts at 1 o'clock, y'all. We got a double header. We got a double header in this ugly game. Um, so we got the Yankees playing the Rangers. I'm not necessarily in love with this game neither, guys. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. Um, a lot of my games come in the middle of the slate today for the MLB, but nonetheless, we still talk about them. I think there's a ton of props. I think there's a ton of props that could be made in these double headers today when it comes to the Yankees and the Rangers. I think we could take a lot of hitting props. So we're gonna dive into it and see what we can find. So let me see here. So the first game, we're gonna have the my bad. I gotta bring up MLB for DraftKings, and it's taking forever to load. I got to do better, guys. I got to do better. All right, so we got the Texas Rangers coming in at a plus 136 today, and we got the New York Yankees. They are looking like a minus 162 here, people. We got Carlos Rodon taking the mound for the Yankees at a minus 162. And it looks like we have. Hold on, my bad. My shit just bugged out. And it looks like we have Evaldi coming out for the Rangers here. So game one, I like the Yankees. They're a huge favorite. Do I think we should be backing the Yankees at a minus 208, a minus 208 in their condition right now? Fuck no. I don't think so. I don't think they should be even wait, am I looking at the second game at that price? Yeah, they're a minus 162 in the first game. But regardless, I don't care who's out there. I don't think we should be backing the Yankees at this price, man. Not right now. Even though I do lean them here, I'm not a big fan of Evaldi. For Rodon is pitching well lately. He is. Over his last three starts, it looks like he's got, in three starts for Evaldi, he's probably about 19 innings. So three earned runs. I mean, he's been looking good. He's 3-0 in his last three as well. And then you got Evaldi. I mean, he just gave up a ton of runs to the Red Sox. They lost that game. He got beat up by the Red Sox. I'm not backing Evaldi, man. Um, I'm just not. He was pitching well before that game, but Evaldi always has that. He's able to get hit up any start, guys, and I'm just not willing to take that chance at Yankee Stadium in the first game of a doubleheader. I'm not. I'm just not. Evaldi, his career numbers are ridiculous against the Yankees. First of all, he's got 194 pitches or plate appearances. He's got a super low K percent of 19.6. He's got an xWOBA that's in the dirt of a 352, and he's got a opponent batting average of a 279. I'm not trying to back Evaldi here. And plus, if you look at this Yankees lineup, I'm telling y'all right now, take your pick. Take your pick. These guys absolutely rock Evaldi, man. Um, my favorite one right here. I mean, I'm tired of saying DJ LeMahieu when I come up here because every time I mention him, he don't do shit. So maybe be careful with him today. But I like LeMahieu. I like Aaron Judge. I think you guys should find a way to attack that. When we come to Carlos Rodon, there's a couple guys on the Rangers we could take. I like Simeon today. I think Simeon could be a good look. Maybe the over in this game, honestly. Maybe the over is a really good look in this game because there's a lot of batters hitting these guys pretty well. So I do like the over. I like the Yankees in game one. Now, when we're talking about game two, we got the Rangers at a plus 145. We got the Yankees at a minus 175, and we got a total of 9.5. And it's highly favored to the under in this game. So we got Bradford coming out for the Rangers, and we got Garrett Cole taking the mound for the Yankees in game two. When I'm looking at game two, guys, this is where I faded Cole last time out. I think we fade him again here. I think the Rangers are just strictly value in this one. I just told y'all, don't think we should be paying that much. Bradford, he he's due for a good outing, man. His last two games, Bradford has 8 earned runs in the last 5 innings. Where Cole, he's actually not looked bad. He just had a good start versus the Jays. But then he took a loss before that. 6 earned runs in 5 innings. I'm not trying to pay this price for Cole or the Yankees. Pure value play on the Rangers. Do I advise you guys to bet it? No. But when we're getting this kind of money with the Rangers against the Yankees, you got to take it. I don't care who's on the mound. It's not like Garrett Cole's having a career year, guys. He's not. We're still paying Garrett Cole prices for a guy that's not pitching like Garrett Cole. So, I mean, do what you want with that information. It's a game. It's these two games I'm not touching. Like I said, game one, I think that's where you go with your props, man. I think you guys can definitely go dig in and find some good props in there. I gave you a couple of them. But other than that, I'm not betting these early games. I think the value comes later in the slate, to be honest with y'all. But yeah, that's where I'm at. So it looks like Public Enemy She likes the Yankees game two, minus the 1.5. Think you're crazy laying that price. And then Public Enemy, she likes the Yankees in game one as well. Game one, I could see. Honestly, Public Enemy. Game one, I could see. Game two, just way overpriced. But, I mean, they can still win it. I mean, not definitely watch how the first game goes, right? If the Yankees win the first game the way I think they're going to, then you might want to be really careful trying to back them in game two. That's all I'm saying. All right, let's keep it moving. Next game we got, guys, we got the Blue Jays. We got the Blue Jays playing the A's. And you guys know how I feel about the Blue Jays, man. But Beto actually, God, this Beto guy, man. I can't back him, bro. So you got Beto coming in. You got Beto coming in at a minus or at a plus 114 today for the A's, right? You got the Blue Jays, they're bringing out Yariel Rodriguez at a minus 135, and we got a total of 9 in this game. It is slightly favored to the under. Blue Jays are at home, so we are at the Rogers Center. Listen, guys, Rodriguez looked good in his last start. I mean, he was at Yankee Stadium. He looked good. I, I love fading the Blue Jays, man. Their bullpen is horrible. Their offense is so up and down. I mean this, and they are always priced really ridiculous because we always get a really good price fading them. That's why I love fading the Blue Jays, right? Because they are just a complete mess right now, and we always get a really good price at fading them. But this is just simply a spot where we can't do it because Beto is not an option, guys. He's not. He's not an option. And like I said, we actually seen Rodriguez not look bad at Yankee Stadium. So if we say I don't know if we say it was him or the Yankees, right? Do we say it was Rodriguez having a good outing, or was the Yankees just doing what Yankees do and uh, they simply fall apart, man? You know what I mean? So was it the Yankees or was it Rodriguez? I think we're going to find that out today, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I think we're really going to find that out today if it was Rodriguez or if it was the Yankees. Because you look at Beto, right? Or I mean, there is another guy, but I would like to start calling him Butto too. I'll start calling this guy Butto as well. If any of you guys know back from TSPP, you guys remember the guy we used to call Butto? I call this guy Butto too. So Beto, he 9 earned runs in his last 2 starts. All right, 9 earned runs in his last 2 starts, uh, and both were losses by the A's. I'm not expecting the A's to do much here. So give me the Blue Jays in this one at a minus 135. I actually believe we're getting a good price to fade a terrible pitcher on the other side in Beto. So absolutely I will be back in the Jays today. Prince Jazz, if you're in the listeners or if you're in the chat, which I know you are, I know you're happy as hell, bro. Oh, you gotta. I know you're happy as hell right now because, man, I talk shit on your Blue Jays all the time, and I do apologize because you're my boy. You know I fuck with you heavy, man. But Jesus, your boy, man, your boy's got to do better. All right, let's keep it moving. Next game we got the Detroit Tigers playing the Giants. Let me see here. Man, yo, we're not used to seeing the Giants playing games like this early, right? I'm used to seeing the Giants on the later slates, man, for real, for real. They're playing at 4 o'clock today in San Fran. So if you guys know, this is a morning game for them, basically, right? Or a really afternoon game because they're in San Fran. The Giants usually play at night usually, right? So at least for us on the East Coast. But either way, what I'm saying is this is an early game for them. Um, I love the Giants here. I love them. I mean, we're getting the Giants at a minus 258. Yes, I know. Don't worry. I found a way we could back this game. So we got the Giants at a minus 258. We're not going to be laying that. I mean, unless you want to. You want to lay at 258? I know some people who do that. I really do. They'll bet that shit straight. Give it to their members and everything. So we got the Tigers at a plus 210. We got a total of 7.5 here. It's favored to the under highly at a minus 118. So we have no starter coming out for the Tigers, unless y'all do. If you got a starter, please put them in the comments and let me know for the Tigers because I don't have a starter. But we do have Logan Webb coming out for the Giants, and that's all I needed to see. I love Webb, man. I always have. I always will. He's a good fucking starter. And what I like out of my starters, guys, and I tell you all this all the time, is we just need to know them, right? We need consistency. If all sports players were consistent and we knew what to expect from them, how can we lose, right? And we know what we're going to get from Logan Webb. Honestly, he's going to come out here. First of all, we know he does his best work at Oracle, right? He pitches his best game at Oracle Park. uh this Tigers offense is 24th in MLB, right? They are the 24th team. They are the 20, yeah, they're I think they are, right? Let me see. Wait, this is baseball, so I need the other one. Yeah, they're 24th in OPS. So they're 24th in OPS in the last 30 days. The Tigers are. So the Tigers team OPS is 24th in the league in the last 30 days against right-handed pitching, which is Logan Webb. And the Giants bullpen, it has been shaky, right? But that's going to help us here because we know Webb is going to give us 6 or 7 innings, guys. It's what he does. And he's at home. This is almost a sure thing. Like, so that's exactly where we go. We know it's one of my favorite plays on the board, honestly, guys, is Logan Webb's pitching outs today. They're not going to make it crazy. They're going to probably 17.5 is probably what it's going to be at, right? Ah, they got me. Them sons of bitches. They gave us 18.5 today. This is what I mean, man. I'm so bad with pitching props, bro. This happens to me all the time. I'm not reevaluating, bro. I'm taking the 18.5. He's going to give us 7. He's going to give us 6 or 7. He really is. So what is that? We need him to go 6-1. He's going 7 today. Care what anyone says. He's going. We need him to go 6-1 today. 6.1 innings is what we need to get out of Webb at Oracle. Come on, guys. We can get that, man. Give me Logan Webb over the 18.5 at a minus 120. I'm locked in. I like it, man. I like it. I think we get 7 out of Webb today. All right. So that's how we take all value out of this game and not even worry about it. And we can back the Giants in a comfortable way. Or you could take Logan Webb for the win at a plus 145. That might be even a better bet. But I love his pitching outs today. So I'm going to stick with it. Guys, it's hard not to look at some of these batters for the Giants in this spot. Even though we don't know who's coming out for the we don't know who's coming out for the Tigers. I can almost guarantee it ain't gonna be no one to you know no one to worry about. But actually I'm not getting any. They have no giant batters available. How crazy is that? What is going on with DraftKings right now? I don't know, bro. All right, but I definitely like Logan Webb. I like his pitching outs over 18.5, and I think you're going to take Logan Webb for a win as well, guys. All right, next game we got the Astros playing the Boston Red Sox, it looks like. Which is funny because I don't have that game written down. Did I skip that game? I got the Padres and Miami next on the list. I must have skipped that game because I don't have it on my thing neither. All right. So we got the Astros. We got the Astros playing the Rangers. I mean the Astros playing the Rangers. We got the Astros playing the Red Sox. So we got the Red Sox coming in at a uh let me see here. We got the Red Sox at a minus 118. It looks like we are at Fenway for this game. We got the Astros at a minus 102. We got the Astros bringing out Spencer Arrighetti, and it looks like the Red Sox are going to be bringing out Josh Winkowski. Josh Winkowski. We got a total of 10.5. Looks like it's favored to the over, or no, favored to the under. Um, I mean, I'm very surprised to see the Red Sox favored here. I'm not going to lie to y'all. On a game that I didn't even do, I didn't do this game. I mean, off the top of my head, because I didn't write down no notes for this or nothing. Uh, I'm actually surprised to see the Red Sox here. It's almost making me think that it's almost making me think that the public is going to be all over the Astros in this game. So we might want to be careful, because this does look like it could be a very public spot for the Astros as a public dog today, meaning we might want to be looking at the Red Sox here. Um, I'm just not sure. I like the over. I'll tell you that right now. Just from the start, I like the over. I mean, Houston was able to pick up a huge series win yesterday, man. I mean, really, which is kind of going to keep them in the in the AL West race, right? Because they are fighting. Which honestly, the Mariners are just throwing that shit away. The they're trying to keep pace with the Mariners, but I don't think the Astros are going to have any problem. I've been talking hella shit on the Mariners lately because I was so wrapped up on this team, and then they just start shit in the bed. So the AL West is super crazy right now, but that win yesterday for the Astros was huge, guys. It was huge. Houston is now 28 and 29 on the road, where Boston is only 27 and 29 at home. I mean, I can't figure out why the Red Sox are favored here. I mean, the Red Sox do continue, you know, they are playing good ball. It's their offense, man. It's their offense. The Red Sox games, they've all been higher scoring. They have gone over 10.5 runs in 8 in their last 10 games. Y'all like know how crazy that is? You have hit 11 or more runs in, well, the game has the total of the game, not the Red Sox. But the Red Sox that the games the Red Sox have played have hit 11 or more runs in 8 of their last 10 games. I mean, that's insane. I mean, it looks like Boston's going to be throwing out a bullpen day here. And Aaron Getty, I mean, he has been off and on, but I like him, man. I really do. I think this dude's got a ton of potential. So it's very surprising for me to see the Astros not as a favorite here. I mean, they are coming into this game off of a ton of. I mean, they got a ton of momentum right now. So we're just going to go with the over. Let's just keep it easy, man. We're in Fenway. Both offenses are looking good right now. We got a bullpen game from the Red Sox, and I don't love this Red Sox bullpen. I really don't. They got a lineup that is crushing the ball right now, and Aaron Getty is not terrible, but he is extremely hit or miss. So he could easily come out here and have a bad game. I love the over here. I think we got a good spot to take this game over, man. Like I just told y'all, 11 runs in the Red Sox last 8 out of their last 10 games is absolutely insane. Duran is probably not a bad look today. I mean, you look at Duran. Yeah, I like Duran today. Uh, Duran is definitely sticking out to me in this one for the Red Sox. Do I want anyone on the Astros? I mean, Bregman. Bregman is the only one. We're not going to get much because, first of all, we're starting Josh Winkowski, right, for the Red Sox, and it's going to be a bullpen game. I mean, that's what it's telling me. So we're not going to get much information. So give me Bregman here, man. I like Bregman in this one. Hits, runs, RBIs. But my one guy is going to be Duran in this one for the Red Sox. I like him a lot in this spot. All right. Let's keep it moving, man. Next game we got the Angels playing the Nationals. Um, so we got the Angels. Oh wait, I got my fault. I apologize. It's the Padres versus the Marlins. I apologize, guys. It is the Padres versus the Marlins, and we don't want to pass this game because this is one of my favorite games of the day. Because we have my guy taking the mound, one of my favorite pitchers in the MLB. And no, I'm not talking about Matt Waldron, even though I love Matt Waldron. He's a fucking gem. No, I am talking about Munoz. You guys already know, man, how bad this guy is. We talked about it the other day when he won us a shit ton of money, right? Because that's all he's been doing for us. He's been winning us a shit ton of money. Guess what he's going to do for us today, guys? He's going to win us a shit ton of money because he is that bad. All right? And we know he's that bad. I just said it to y'all. If you know what a player is going to do, you have a huge advantage over the books every time. And we know what Munoz is going to do when he takes the plate, right? Or when he takes the mound. We know what he's going to do. So we got Munoz coming out for the Marlins today at a plus 160. We got Matt Waldron coming out for the Padres at a minus 192. We got a total of 8.5, highly favored to the over at a minus 118. Like I said, we are at Lone Depot Park today, right? Because we're Marlins are home, Padres are on the road. But look at this pitching mismatch. Okay, Waldron has been a gem. Munoz, I mean, he starts. This guy, man, he loves to give up runs, man. I mean, his sharp contact is very high. He gives up a lot of home runs. I mean, he just gave up 2 bombs in his last start. That's now six. My bad, I dropped my pen. That's now 6 home runs. That's 6 home runs in his last 3 starts now. So since last start, he gave up 2. Yeah, that's now 6 home runs in his last 3 starts now. And the Padres might not be a lineup that you think of when you think of power hitters, but don't get it fucked up. This Padres team gets on base, man. And honestly, they're still 11th in the league in home runs this year. The Padres. Yeah. So it don't seem like it because you don't see Padre hitters pop up much for home runs, but they're there and they get on base. These guys are hitting the ball extremely well right now. They have one of the best batting averages as a team in the MLB. You know, like I said, they might not be slugging crazy, but the Padres literally have one of the best batting averages in the MLB. And I am telling y'all right now, I told you this yesterday. This Padres bullpen is sick, man. They put work in on this bullpen. This lineup is starting to heat up. This Padres team is going to be dangerous, guys. I'm telling you, we can make a lot of money off the Padres if we take them the right way, or if we fade the other team the right way against them. And here, I think it's exactly what we do. You guys know I hate laying runs and odds, but I mean, honestly, man, Padres minus 1.5 at a minus 118, guys, is not a bad bet today. Now, if you want to talk about Waldron, he is good, man. He is a very underrated pitcher. He's a very underrated pitcher because he is surrounded by guys like Cease, right? He's surrounded by all these other good pitchers in the rotation. And no one really talks about Waldron, who has put together a very good season, man. Like, I like this guy a lot. I mean, Waldron has been very solid. I mean, the Padres have won his last 3 starts as well. So I love Waldron here, man. I can't stand Munoz. He is just, actually, I love Munoz. I can't say I can't stand him. I love him. He makes us money, man. Like, plain and simple. He makes us a ton of money. So we're definitely going to be looking at some Padres here in this game. There's no way we don't. Um, and look, Waldron's already has 14 plate appearances against the Miami Marlins. Look at that ex Woba, man. 229, right? 229 ex Woba. Fucking Marlins just do not get on base. They don't. And they're not going to today. So I love the Padres here. It's just depending on how do you use them, right? So, like I said, I think this is where you can either use the Padres as a minus 192, use it as a use it as a parlay piece. I think it is a fantastic parlay piece today, or you just simply lay the runs in the odds in a rare occurrence. I'll tell you guys to lay the runs and odds in this situation. Um, when it comes to batters, for the Padres today. There's a couple guys that kind of come to mind to me. Um, Cronenworth is one of them. I want to find a way to back Cronenworth today, and I want to back Profar. So I'm thinking about, even though I know Profar has been kind of on and off, but I think we find a way to back Profar and Cronenworth. If they're giving us a Profar and Cronenworth, they are. It's a plus 370 for their double chance home run on DraftKings. Cronenworth Profar plus 370 double chance home run plus 370. I love it. Also, we are going to be taking Munoz for his hits allowed. I was thinking his earned runs, but I usually tend to go after a pitcher's earned runs if I think the other team is going to be sending out a lot of home runs on them, right? Because that's the easiest way to grab earned runs is by just simply hitting a home run on the starting pitcher. I'm not expecting the Padres to absolutely send bombs out today. I'm expecting them to just hit him the fuck up, meaning do what they do. They get on base, singles, doubles, steal bags. That's what I'm expecting for the Padres to do today to Munoz, and I'm expecting them to do a lot of it. Munoz might not be in long, so maybe no, you can't. His outs recorded is a 15 and a half at a minus 210. His hits allowed are sitting at they're at a 5.5 at plus money. I'm a little nervous on his hits allowed now because they are a 5.5, but we're not going to get a lot of time out of them. So we're not going to do that because I'm not expecting Munoz to be in too long. So he might not get that 5.5. He'll probably end on 4 or something like that. So let's just leave that alone. We'll just take the big plus money with Profar and Cronenworth here on the double chance home run. You can dumb it down to their total bases, hit runs, RBIs. Any way you guys feel comfortable is fine. I'm going to personally take the home runs here, and I'm going to back the Padres. I'm going to have them in a couple parlays today. I think they're an extremely good look today. So the Tigers are bringing out. So Michael said Webb's K's is the play as well. I like that as well. He's talking about for the Giants game. I like that as well. The Tigers are going to be bringing out Brian Herder today. It's his MLB debut. Love to hear it. 5.80 ERA. I still love to hear it. I like it, man. I like it. Prolific. Why don't you get on here and help me run the show, bro? I got an open camera. I can't do everything on my own, man. All right. Next game we got the Royals and the Cardinals. This is actually not a bad game. I actually don't mind this game at all. I think there's a big pitching matchup. I do. I think there's a huge discrepancy in pitching in this one. To be honest with you, but I do like this game. I think there's a lot of value in it. So we got the Royals coming in. We got the Royals coming in at a minus 135. We got the Cardinals at a plus 114. We got a total of 9. It's favored to the under at a minus 122. Highly favored to the under 9 here. You got Palante coming out for the Cards, and you got Waka coming out for the Royals. So obviously, you see on screen the huge pitching matchup here, right? I mean, the huge pitching discrepancy here. I mean, that you got to be looking at the Royals here, man. I mean, you got to be, right? Uh, I don't know how else to go here. I mean, I know Palante has the. He looks like he's the better option here. He does. But I like the Royals too much, man. I do. I like them too much. They're playing too good. The Cardinals just simply cannot be trusted right now, and that's honestly how I feel. I don't want to back the Cardinals because I don't trust their bullpen is kind of falling apart. Where their bullpen was, in my opinion, one of the sneakiest bullpens in the league, and then they just started trashing. I don't know what happened. Waka, his recent start versus the Cardinals has been great, even though his numbers on here ain't showing it. But this is you got to remember, Waka has seen the Cardinals a bunch. But if you look at his recent starts against the Cardinals, they have been extremely good. So I'm going off of that. I'm not going to go off of, what these numbers are saying on here because it's the complete opposite right now. Palante has just seen the Royals and he got hit up, right? In recent starts. Overall, Palante has decent numbers, but he's got only 31 plate appearances compared to Waka's 102. Like these numbers are deceiving here, especially after recent starts, man. You know, and and, and honestly, you got Palante. He struggles versus everyone. He really does. He struggles versus everyone. I mean, he just got clapped by the Mets. He literally just got clapped by the Mets. you know. And then the Cards, they have now lost what, four straight? They lost four straight of Plante starts. I'm not going to let this shit fool me here, man. I'm going to take the Royals here. Honestly, I think we take the Royals at the -1.5 at the plus 150. Honestly, I mean, I think we can get that one done. Like I said, Palante's numbers look good, but you guys got to look at recent starts, man. The numbers are completely backwards in recent starts. Waka looked really good against the Cardinals in his last two starts against them, where Palante has not been looking good against anyone. And that's just how I feel in this one. I think we are getting an extremely good price on the Royals. Once again, we've been getting a really good price with them for the last few days. So it's big Royals in this spot for me, guys. I love them here. -142. We're at Kaufman. Why not, man? I'll take it. So give me the Royals here. I like Renfro in this one. He's seen Palante. Uh, he's seen Palante four times. He's got three hits against him, two singles, one double, and then one walk, I believe. He's slugging over 1,000. He's got a on base percentage of 750 and a batting average of 750. So give me Hunter Renfro in this one for the Royals. I think he makes a little noise here. Um, you could also probably look at guys like Salvi Perez. Look at your power hitters against Palante here. Salvi Perez is probably a good look. He's got four at bats, two hits. He's got one single, one home run. He's got one strikeout. Um, he's slugging 1,200, a batting average of 5. So Salvi Perez and Hunter Renfro are going to be my Royals in this one. And I like the Royals on the money line. I even think you guys can lay the run line at a -1.5 here. I'm not going to let this pitching matchup that is, Palante is better. I mean, I know Waka ain't no gem. Trust me, I know, you know, but it's fucking. I'll take my chances with Waka today, guys. Um, all right. Let me see here. All right. We got the Twins. We got the Twins and the Guardians, huh? Twins and the Guardians. Why don't I have this one on? Does anyone did this game get canceled or postponed or something? Because I don't have it on DraftKings. Why don't I have this game on DraftKings? I don't know. I do have it on here though. Baseball Savant. We got Gavin Williams, Woods Richardson. Oh, let me refresh my shit real quick. I don't know what's going on. Oh, okay. Here we go. Never mind. Never mind, guys. I was tripping. It was up. It was up more. It was up higher. That's all. All right, so we got the Guardians at a plus 100. We got the Twins at a minus 120. We got a total of 8.5 here. It's locked up on both sides at a minus 110. We got Gavin Williams coming out for the Guardians. The Twins are bringing out Simeon Woods Richardson. I like the Guardians here. We're getting plus money with Gavin Williams. I mean, I'm not loving Williams recently, obviously, but I mean, we just seen him really struggle versus the Orioles, right? He really did struggle versus the Orioles there, but he's looked good when it comes to his strikeouts, you know? And if you're doing okay with your strikeouts, I mean, you always have potential to grow. You know what I mean? So, and I really don't think Gavin Williams is that bad of a starter. I really don't. Like I liked what I seen from him. I like him more than I like Woods Richardson. I'll tell you that right now. And we know how good this Guardians bullpen is. You know, uh, let's see here. I'm not sure Richardson, but yeah, man, this Guardians bullpen is where I'm going to go in this one. I'm sticking with Gavin Williams. He's got 13 plate appearances against the Guardians. I mean, against the Twins. He has decent numbers. He's got a really high K percent. So I think the best move in this one would probably be Gavin Williams K's, right? Let's see where they're at. Because like I said, the one thing I like about Gavin Williams the most is that yes, he still struggles a little bit, but this dude does got some nasty ass K work. Like he will go out there and get you K's. Like that's not a problem for this guy. So I love his 5.5 over a minus 145 against the Twins. Uh, I like Gavin Williams in this spot more than I like the Twins. I like the Twins lineup better, but I mean, the Guardians bullpen is just too strong. I think Gavin Williams really has a good start today. I think he's going to be able to sit a lot of these Twins batters down. So give me Gavin Williams K's over the 5.5 here. And I'm also going to be looking at the Guardians on the money line at plus money. It's even money here at plus 100. Um, I'm not going to take no batters in this one, guys. We're going to pass on the batters here and just take the pitching prop with Gavin Williams over the 5.5 Ks. I think it's a really strong bet here. I really do. Gavin Williams Ks at a 5.5 look really good to me. So I might actually put that in myself, actually. Um, all right, next game we got the Reds. We got the Reds and the Brewers. Let me see here. We got the Reds at a we got the Reds. Let me see. Uh, we got the Reds at a plus 124. We got the Brewers at a minus 148. We got a total of 8 here. It's slightly favored to the over. We got Nick Martinez taking the mound for the Reds, and the Brewers are bringing out Myers. I mean, bro, you got Myers and Martinez here. We got a total of 8. I mean, this is an over spot. Uh, this is definitely an over spot. I'm not a fan of Myers at all. You know, I'm not a fan of Martinez neither. Martinez, he is not a starter. I mean, he's not. Martinez is a reliever, and that's just what it is. He is a straight up reliever. But he's an absolute terrible starter. All right. Just leave it at that. He's not a starter. He's a reliever. He should have stayed relieving. He just gives up a ton of runs. And now you're facing the Brewers lineup, who has been absolutely crushing, right? They have been crushing the ball lately. It doesn't matter who they're going against. right-handed, left-handed. It doesn't matter. The Brewers are slugging them like crazy right now. Home runs, man. He's given up a lot of home runs lately. And the Reds lineup, I mean, they can't be slept on, guys. I understand what they did yesterday. They really shit the bed yesterday. Well, I thought they were going to snap. I really did. I had a ton of faith in the Reds lineup yesterday. The Reds team total over the 1.5 was my free play that I got smoked on. But I like them here, man. The Reds, they are number one in ISO, right? Number one in ISO versus right-handed pitching in the last 30 days. They're number four in OPS versus right-handed pitching in the last 30 days. This Reds lineup cannot be slept on. So I love the first five over here. I'm going right back to it. I'm not going to take the Reds team total. We're going to take the full game. I mean the first five total. So let me get the number for y'all. They're giving us the Reds team total again at 1.5, man. Should we run that shit back? Y'all think we should run that shit back, man? The Reds team total over 1.5. We got clapped on that shit yesterday. I want to run that shit back, y'all, for real. I might run it back as a personal play, but let's just. I'm gonna give you guys the over 4.5 at the minus 125. But I'm personally running back the Reds team total today. In the first five, I'm running it back. When it comes to hitters, there's a couple guys you could take in this one probably, but I'm gonna stay away from them. I want to stay away from hitters in this game as well. There's no one jumping off the page at me, guys. Um, all right, let's just keep it moving. First five over. You could probably take the full game over. No pitching props, no props for me in this one at all. But I do like the over here, guys. I do like the over here. Maybe you look at Stevenson, man. He's been hot for the Reds. Stevenson for the Reds been hot, and I really expected De La Cruz to go off yesterday, and he didn't. So maybe I was a day early, y'all. Maybe I was a day early. We know that shit happens all the time. We know that shit happens all the time. All right. Let's keep it moving. Next game we got the Baltimore Orioles playing the Tampa Bay Rays. So we got the let's see here. All right, here we are. All right, so we got the Rays coming in at a we got the Rays coming in at a plus 130. We got the Orioles at a minus 155. Uh, sheesh. We got a total of 7.5 in this one, favored to the over at a minus 112. We got Corbin Burns coming out for the Orioles, and then we got we got Rasmussen coming out. No shit. We got Drew Rasmussen coming out. I mean, in my opinion, has has Burns really been that effective this year? Like seriously. I mean, minus 155 is not bad for Burns and the Orioles, but I don't know, man. I don't know about this one. So, I mean, he's still great, but we are still paying prices for Burns that he's really not producing like that, you know? And I know the Rays, I believe me, I know the Rays were big sellers, right? I expected big things from the Rays in this second half of the season, and they have really let down. If you ask me, they have really let me down, and I get it. I wasn't expecting them to be as big sellers as they were at the deadline, because I was talking all my Rays shit. Like I really wasn't, but I still liked what I seen when they came out. But it's still hard. I still think we're getting a good price with them here, right? You got they still been competitive, right? The Rays bullpen is looking better and better. Obviously there's money coming in on the Rays, or the books are liking the Rays a little more here because last night the Rays were at like a plus 140 something. So I like the Rays here, guys. Listen, you're getting the plus 1.5 at a minus 130. That's where I would go in this game. You take the Rays plus 1.5 at a minus 130 and call it a night here on this game. If you're looking at any Orioles, man, it is so hard not to look at Santander. I mean, this guy has just been making us a ton of money, man. Uh, there's a couple other guys, but I mean, Mountcastle has good numbers against Rasmussen. He actually has a very small sample size, but good numbers. Is Mountcastle. He's just been so hit or miss. I mean, he's literally been so hit or miss. Um, Let me see if there's anyone on the Rays while we're looking. Yandy Diaz's numbers aren't terrible, but they're not great neither. So let's just stick with the Santander look. I like Santander today. Give me his hits, runs, RBIs. I don't think it's a bad one. And if there's anyone on the Rays that you really like that you've been seeing standing out, I mean, you could go with them as well. Let's see who's been hitting the ball well for the Rays here. I mean, it's never easy going against Corbin Burns, right? Because he always has that potential of coming out and having a really good start. But I just don't think Corbin Burns has been worth the prices that we've been paying. So it looks like Yandy Diaz has been hitting the ball extremely well here with with Burns. It looks like Brandon Lau as well is another really good option here. Um, so yeah, there's a couple guys. I mean, look at Gunnar Henderson, man. Jesus Christ, this Gunnar Henderson is amazing, bro. He's a fucking savage. Look at this whole lineup, this whole Orioles lineup. Like, look at this whole top right here. It's insane, bro. Absolutely insane. See who's slugging here. Yeah, it's Gunner. Gunner's slugging the highest on the rate. O'Hearn got the highest K rate. Gunner actually got a really good. Gunner don't look like he really. Actually, O'Hearn's got the least K rate of them all. He's got 12.9. So O'Hearn's actually the one who strikes out the least on this team. Gunner's got a pretty high K rate, but yeah, I like Santander nonetheless, man. I still like Santander for me. That's where I'm gonna go here. Hits, runs, RBIs. It's been a cash cow for us. And then, like I said, on the Rays, maybe look at Brandon Lau. I liked his numbers. I liked what I seen. So, but it's Rays plus 1.5, guys. Rays plus 1.5. Ton of value to me. Uh, Ton of value there. All right. Let's keep it moving. Next game we got the Cubs and the White Sox. We got the Cubs and the White Sox here. It looks like the Cubs are coming in. Looks like they're going to be bringing out Justin Steele today. So we got the Cubs at a minus 238, y'all. We got the Cubs at a minus 238. We got the White Sox at a plus 195. And they are bringing out Chris Flexen. We got a total of 9 in this game. Locked up on a minus 110. How in the world do we back Chris Flexen and the White Sox? Please. If someone has the balls to put a ticket in on the White Sox today, please DM me. Please, because I got to ask you your secret. Like, where did you get those giant balls from? Because I don't know how you fucking do it. Bro, Chris Flexen, he has not won. The White Sox have not won a Chris Flexen start since I have the date written down here somewhere. May 8th. May 8th, because this was one of my main points I wanted to talk about in this game. So, obviously, you guys all heard the White Sox broke that long ass losing streak, but then they get right back into the lose column, as we all expected. But Chris Flexen got a whole different thing going on right now. All right? The White Sox have not won a Chris Flexen start since May 8th. out of all year, guys, we are in the second half of the season. Okay, as you know, they have only won two of Chris Flexen's starts. The White Sox only two. Can you even imagine how hard that is to do? Like even by accident, there has to be a couple times where like the offense is just on fire and gets him through a game, right? Like more than twice. But no, it is like the perfect combination of just being complete ass of the White Sox and flexing both on the mound come together to make this giant ass. That's just terrible. So I mean, there's no way we're back in flexing. There's no way we're back in the White Sox here. There's no way we're also laying a -1.5 at a -148 either. So what do? We go to player props, right? So Swanson against Flexen, obvious choice for me. I think Swanson's going to take Flexen yard today. 13 at bats. He has 8 hits. He has 4 singles, 3 doubles, 1 triple, no home runs, but he will have one today. And he only has 3 strikeouts. He's slugging over 1,000, batting average over 615. So if you're worried about taking Swanson for a home run, take his total bases. I think it's a really good look. Um, Swanson, he obviously hits the shit out of Flexen, right? I mean, like I said, 3 doubles, 1 triple, 4 singles. He's slugging 1,000. I mean, he's a perfect candidate today to go yard. So I like Swanson a lot here. We're talking about a couple other Cubs in this one. I like the way Ian Happ has been playing, but Nico Horner's been a little quiet for me. His numbers aren't nearly good enough for me to look his way, especially with the way he's been swinging the bat. Um, Paredes, I would have to go to Paredes. It is a righty on righty, but I like Paredes a lot. I've liked him since he was on the Rays. He's one of my favorite batters in the MLB, and he has really nice numbers against Chris Flexen, man. I don't think the Cubs are going to, him being on the Cubs are going to change that. So let's see if we're getting a Swanson and Paredes mix here. If we are, that's where I'm going to go. If not, we're just going to take them both straight because I do like, I think the Cubs are going to rip Flexen apart today. So we do got Paredes up here, but we have no Swanson. What about Bush? How do you guys feel about that? What about Bush? What about Bush and Paredes together? Something about that is kind of clicking for me. It's at a +180. That's where I'm going, guys. I'm going Bush and Paredes at a +185. It's either him or Hap. So it's either Bush and Hap or Bush and Paredes. I'm going Bush and Paredes. I like Bush and Paredes. I'm actually putting it in now. So let me log on real quick. My fault, guys. I gotta put this in though, or I'm gonna forget. Where's my pen? Actually, all right, Paredes and Bush. All right, good shit. Take off. I just looked, man. That shit cashed. Good shit. Soccer, man. Soccer's been fucking a gem for us. We've been killing soccer, man. Well, not we. Pedro has been takeoff. The soccer guy in the outlet. He has been absolutely dominating soccer, bro. It's been so lovely. By the way, Commanders and Jets 7-7 right now. 7-7. We got 8 minutes left in the second. All right, let's keep it moving. We still got a lot of football to go over as well, so I'm gonna try to speed it up a little bit for y'all. Um, all right, I got the bet in. Paredes and Bush guys at a +180. All right, I like it, man. I like it. All right, let's keep it pushing. We got the Philadelphia Phillies playing the Diamondbacks here. So it looks like we got the Phillies coming in at a. Looks like we got the Phillies coming in at a minus 102. It looks like the Diamondbacks are at a. Let me see. Looks like the Diamondbacks are at a minus 118. We got total. Oh, shit, man. Little thing's going. All right. All right, we back up. Are we good? Hopefully, we're good. All right, I think we're good. All right, so we got the Diamondbacks and the Phillies. We got the Diamondbacks at a minus 102. We got the Phillies at a minus 118. Um, it looks like we got Zach Gallen coming out for the Diamondbacks, and we got Aaron Nola taking the mound for the Phillies here. Um, I honestly, guys, I think this is a Diamondback spot. I mean, look at the price, right? Look at the price. I mean, Gallen don't have the best numbers versus the Phillies. All right, he don't. Like you can see it right here on screen. I mean, he really don't have the best numbers versus the Phillies, but I still like what I mean. Look, they're terrible actually. He has an extremely low K rate. He has a high X WOBA. He has a pretty bad walk rate here. Batting average, a opponent batting average of a 269. I mean, Zach Gallen's numbers are terrible against the Phillies. So I just want to put that out there. All right. But and he did just struggle versus the Guardians last time out too. We got to keep that into consideration, right? I mean, he did go 7 innings. He did go 7 innings, and the D-backs have won his last four starts. Where Nola, on the other hand, this is where it gets tough. Nola, 150 plate appearances. He has a 23.3 K percent, an extremely low walk rate. He has a he has a uh it's not a good ex Woba, but it's not a bad ex Woba neither, right? So Nola has decent numbers, career numbers against the Diamondbacks. But Nola, he has not been pitching well. I mean, the Phillies have lost his last four starts, right? And I mean, it's not an easy loss they took yesterday. Let's be real. The way they lost that game, it was nasty, man. I don't know, guys. I trust the Diamondbacks right now. They're playing good ball, bro. They are. They're hitting the ball extremely well. They're just playing all around good baseball. And this line is telling, man. This line is really telling. So yes, I know the pitching matchup. It's another case where we got career numbers that tell us these pitchers do good against the opposing team, but we got recent performances that tell us a whole different story. So it's like, what do we go with? You got to weigh your odds here. And I'm weighing my odds as I think the Diamondbacks are playing the better ball. And then I mix that together with the line, and it's obviously saying this is a Diamondback spot. So I'm going to go ahead and back the Diamondbacks in this situation, man. I like them here. I actually like a lot of batters against Nola today as well. Uh, Jock Peterson has been hitting the ball extremely well. That's your lefty on righty matchup right there, guys. I mean, you look at Jock Peterson's numbers, he's probably going to be DH today, right? You look at his numbers against Aaron Nola, he's got 33 at bats, so he's got 6 hits. He's got 3 singles, 1 double, 2 home runs with 6 strikeouts. He's slugging about a 400. He's got a low batting average, so it's either home run or nothing really. What it seems like, because he's got a .182 batting average. Josh Bell, his numbers are not terrible, but it's another. Oh no, that's Josh Bell's batting average, 182. So we'll stay away from Bell. Jock Peterson's batting average is 300. So we're good with Jock. We're good with Jock Peterson, and we know he's been crushing the ball, right? So Jock Peterson is a really good look. Another guy that's hard not to mention is McCaffrey, bro. Jake McCaffrey. That is another lefty on righty. This is probably a really good look for his hits, runs, and RBIs here. It's what he's been doing lately. He's been getting on base and he's been bringing in runs. McCaffrey. So I like Jake McCaffrey a lot today. He's probably going to be one of my props. You could get him at a 1.5 probably for his hits, runs, and RBIs at good money. Like I said, it's your righty on lefty. He has 8 at bats against Nola, 4 hits. He's got 1 single, 1 double, 1 triple, 1 home run. Now he does have 4 strikeouts, but he's slugging at 1200. He's got a batting average of 5, on base percentage of 5. I think this is a great bet. I think this is an absolutely great bet. So McCaffrey hits, runs, RBIs. You can look at Kettle Marte as well. He's slugging a good bat right now. I mean, I really like this Diamondbacks team, man, today. So, and they're dangerous. They are dangerous. Don't sleep on the Snakes right now, man. So we're going with the Diamondbacks here. Give me the Diamondbacks on the money line at a -118. Give me McCaffrey here. I wouldn't even be surprised if McCaffrey didn't do something crazy and went yard or something today. Honestly, let me see, man. We're about to look, bro. What did they give us a McCaffrey and a Jock Peterson home run, huh? Because we know Jock is going to be on there, but McCaffrey won't be. Yeah, McCaffrey's not on there. You can get McCaffrey's 2 hits plus a 220. Now we're talking. What else we got? McCaffrey total bases, 2 pluses, a +130. I don't know, man. I'm gonna stick to my guns here. McCaffrey over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs, -115. Let's do it. I love it. I'm putting it in now. By the way, cash US women's too. We took USA women's in soccer today. Money line bet. Let's go. Fucking on fire, bro. Like this shit's getting ridiculous at this point. It really is. It's getting fucking ridiculous. I love it, man. I hope this shit never stops, bro. I really don't. I hope this shit never stops. I'm literally fucking withdrawing like 3 times a week, man. Like I have not been on a heater like this in a while. It feels good, man. For real, for real. It feels good. All right, let's keep it moving. Next game we got is I want to watch some football. Next game we got the Braves and the Rockies. I thought I talked about those. Guess not. Guess I'm tripping. All right, so we got the break. By the way, the Yankees and the Rangers game started, guys. So if you guys wanted to put a bet in on that game, it just started. All right, so we got the Braves. We got the Braves coming in at a -192. We got the Rockies at a +164. We got a total of 10.5 in this one. Favor to the over. We got Max Fried taking the mound for the Braves, and we got Dakota Hudson taking the mound for the Rockies in this game. Um, it ain't my favorite game here. Um, yeah, it's definitely not my favorite game here. because I don't want to back Max Fried and the Braves at a minus 192. I truly don't. I think we're getting gypped, honestly. Like, you guys know that saying or that phrase I like to use, how we're walking into Walmart and we're paying we're paying full price for a 3 pack of Gatorade that's supposed to be a six. That's what we're getting with the Braves right now. Like, we're literally paying for a 6 pack of Gatorade, but we're only getting three of them. That's how I feel with betting the Braves and Freed right now. It's ridiculous. I mean, I'm going to be taking the Rockies here at a plus 1.5 at a plus 105. There's too much value. I mean, we've seen Freed return, right? He returned on August 4th versus the Marlins. Okay? They gave him an easy start. They gave him an easy return to start back with the Marlins and see how he did. What did Freed do? You guys remember that start? He gave up 5 earned runs. All right? He gave up 5 walks. Now he has to come into Coors, right? Now you're coming into Coors, and not being 100 could be a big fucking problem. I don't care if Hudson's on the other side. If the Rockies bats show up, that's all we need. I was kind of hoping we seen Quantrill today, honestly. And I know it sounds crazy because we fade the shit out of Quantrill, but we don't fade Quantrill when we're at Coors. Well, with Hudson out there, it does change things a little bit, but it's not enough. I'm not paying this price for the Braves, people. I'm not. I don't care. I'm just not doing it. Not doing it. So give me the Rockies today at a plus 1.5 at a plus 105. You don't have to bet it. Obviously, that's your choice. But I don't think we should be paying this price for the Braves. I don't. Um, I ain't going to take no batters in this one neither. I'm going to leave this game alone. But I don't think you should pay that price. Take the Rockies plus the 1.5. It's plus money. All right, we got the Pirates playing the Dodgers. We got the Pirates playing the Dodgers. It looks like we got the Pirates coming in at a. Let me see. Oh, where they at? Where they at? All right. So we got the Pirates. Oh, they're bringing out Skeens today. So we got the Pirates at a minus 105. We got the Dodgers at a minus 115. We got a total of 8, slightly favored to the under at a minus 112. We got Paul Skeens taking the mound for the Pirates. And then the Dodgers are bringing out, man, they're bringing out that guy, man, that River Ryan. Like, what kind of name is that? River Ryan. I like it. I like it, though. All right, so we're obviously back in Skeens here. We're getting them at a minus 105. Is it sketchy? Yeah, it's sketchy. But we're also playing the Dodgers in LA. So I can kind of understand why we're getting Skeens at this price. I mean, we've seen Skeens go against this Dodgers lineup once this year already. And what was the outcome? I mean, he went 5 innings and got 8 Ks. That was the outcome. 3 earned runs. He gave up 2 home runs. But overall, let's not sugarcoat it. Overall, Skeens is a fucking monster, bro. He is a monster. So last outing when he seen the Dodgers, like I said, he went 5 innings, 3 earned runs. Two of them were bombs, right? So 2 of them were bombs, which we know when you have a good pitcher, they're going to give up home runs, mostly solos, right? I mean, come on, man. 5 innings, 8 Ks. Like, let's go. Give me Skeens here. I'm not even thinking about it. Give me Pirates first 5 money line. Um let's see where we're getting the half a run at. They're not giving it to me. Yeah, they're not giving it to me. But we are getting the money line at a, let me see. Hold on. We're getting the money line for the Pirates at a minus 135 in the first 5. Uh You can get the half a run, but it's at a minus 188. So I like the Pirates first five minus a 135 here. I'm gonna leave it at that. I like the back Skeens today. Let's see where his K's are, and then we'll keep it pushing. All right, so we're getting Skeens strikeouts at a 6.5 at a minus 150. I love it. So give me Skeens K's here. What was the other K's I gave y'all? Do you remember? I can't remember what was the other K's I gave y'all. But I was going to say parlay it with Skeens. Maybe do like an alternate. Maybe do Skeens for like 5+. And then the other guy who I gave you, which I got to have him in my notes. Webb is a good one. Webb is a good one. I like his pitching outs, though. I had to have written it down somewhere. I know I did. I'm just going to have to go back and look. Maybe I'll find it later. Was it Waldron? It wasn't Waldron, was it? I don't know, man. Maybe it was Gavin Williams. It was one of them guys. Gavin Williams, probably. But let's keep it moving, man. We got one more game left, and then we'll head over to football. So we got the Mets. We got the Mets taking on the. We got the Mets taking on the Mariners. So we got the Mets here. Looks like the Mets are going to be at. Mets are at a plus 114. We got the Mariners at a minus 135. We got a total of 7.5. It is slightly favored to the under at a minus 115. You got Sean Manaea coming out for the Mets, and you got Logan Gilbert. Yeah, that's right. You got Logan Gilbert coming out for the Mariners. Look, guys, I love the under here. All right. Manaea, he has been good, man. I mean, he has been pitching so well recently that I actually backed him last week. Like, I'll admit it. I backed him. All right. And I'm probably the biggest Sean Manaea hater there is. That's how well he's been pitching. Yo, this he's got 21 Ks. 2-1. 21 Ks in his last two starts. Bro, he's been fucking dealing, bro. Like, I don't know if he's juicing or what he's doing, but he is on fire. 21 Ks in 2 innings? Who's doing that? I mean, his expected numbers are trash. You look at his expected numbers, which you guys know I'm a huge fan of. He's got an ERA over 6, but he's doing 21 Ks in 2 innings. I mean, in 2 starts. Like, where do they do that at? Where does that make sense? He's just in the fucking zone right now. That's all there is to it. He's in the zone. And I'm not sure how long this is going to last with Manaea pitching this well. I really don't. But right now, I don't want to step in front of him. And then you got Gilbert. Gilbert has been a gem at home. If you go look at Gilbert's numbers at home, he's got like a sub-3 ERA at home. I mean, he's a fucking monster. So this is an easy under for me, man. You could take the under first five if you want. I mean, we've been crushing unders lately, and they've all been hitting. Like, we have not been missing shit. So this is one of my favorite unders on the board tonight. Um, Actually, that gives me a. Let's see where the Nerfy is. Maybe we could take a Yerfy here, y'all. Let's see where it's at. Something's telling me it's going to be high. Ooh, it's not good enough. It's at the minus 150. Damn. If they would have gave us a 160, I would have said, yeah, let's go with the let's go with the Yerfy. Minus 150, it could go either way, honestly. It could go either way. So be very careful with that. But we're still taking the under. We're taking the under first five in this one. Under the 3.5, and we're going to take the full game under 7.5 in this one. That's where I'm at on baseball. We did miss a game. We did miss a game. We missed the Angels and Nationals. I think you guys know where I'm going with that, right? I mean, I don't think it's too hard to figure out where I'm going with that game, man. Give me the Angels team total first five. All right? You guys know who's coming out for that game. Let me find it on here. It's fucking Corbin, by the way, guys. It's fucking Corbin. There it is. Look at that guy. Look at that guy right there. Look at that guy right there. That Patrick Corbin, money making Corbin. All right. So they got Griffin Canning coming out on the other side, which I don't mind Canning too much. But this is an ugly, disgusting game that we would really not even consider looking at if Corbin wasn't on the other side, right? I mean, Corbin has been so bad, bro. I mean, you gotta look at the Angels props today. You have to. Angels first five team total, Angels first five money line. I mean, just take the wheel on the Angels today. Corbin has been so good. He's been so good to us. Like, and it fits into what my whole show has been based around today is us finding these guys that we know, right? Like, this is a time of year where we find the guys that we know and we can kind of predict on what we're going to get out of them, right? And Corbin is one of them guys. We know he's going to come out here and and fucking give up runs. It's what he does. So the Nationals have now lost. The Nationals have lost four of his last five starts. And honestly, the Angels are looking better and better versus left-handed pitching in every start, man. In every start, they're looking better and better. They're crushing left-handed pitching right now. Guys, there's no way around it for me. It's National Patrick Corbin Day. Let's just fucking let's just take advantage of this, man. Like, don't even think twice about it, guys. Just go and bet the Angels. All right. Kevin Pillar is a good look. He's a good look to take on the Angels today. Drury, you can never go wrong with a Brandon Drury bomb. Not when you're going against Corbin. I mean, look at the Angels righties today. Okay, Angels righties are slugging against lefties. You got Rengifo is another guy on the Angels who looked good. I mean, I like a lot of guys today on the Angels. All right, I'm just saying that. So take it how you will, but Corbin's going to get trashed. I don't care what Ozzy says, because you know Ozzy will come in here and be like, listen, man, I'm just saying, Corbin masterclass, bro. We ain't doing that today. There ain't no Corbin masterclass coming. Angels are going to rock them. This Angels lineup sucks. It does. It sucks. They're very hard to trust. But Corbin has been that bad, bro. He has been that bad where I am comfortable saying it. So I'm on Corbin. I'm on Corbin fade everything. All right. Corbin fade everything. All right. Let's get to the NFL and I'll get you guys up out of here. All right. NFL preseason. So, oh, big Commanders on the board, Bears on the board. Let's go, fucking Bears. Y'all can live bet the Bears right now at a minus 120. Let's fucking go, man. Let's do it. It ain't as good as the plus money, but still, hey. All right. All right, let's get into NFL. 1 o'clock. I'm gonna be quick with this, guys. All right, I'm gonna run through it. I'm not gonna go into big ass descriptions like I did with MLB because this is still preseason. But we've been killing NFL preseason. Everything I gave y'all so far as our bets have hit. So we did extremely well with the Giants. We cashed Miami yesterday. Let's see what we can find today. So far, we're on the Bears and the Commanders. So let's see what else we can find. All right. Um. All right. Let me pull this up real quick. I don't know what the fuck is going on right now. Come on, man. All right, so we got the Raiders. Yes, we do. We got the Raiders playing the Vikings. Um, all right, so we got the Raiders playing the Vikings. It looks like the Raiders are laying 3.5 here. It looks like the Vikings are getting 3.5. We got a total of 40 in this one. It's favored to, it's locked up on both sides at minus 108. Um, looks like the Raiders are at a minus 192. The Vikings are at a plus 160. I mean, this is pretty clear cut for me, guys. I mean, give me the Vikings and the points. I mean, what? I won't even lay this with the Raiders in preseason, bro. There's no way. Give me look. Sam Darnold has. Have you guys been actually looking at any of the training camps so far at all? I've read articles on them. Like I haven't watched any. I actually watched a few on YouTube, but I like to read. So I read the articles, right? And what I've read about Sam Darnold so far in preseason has been fucking impressive. And there is no way I can't see him not if he's doing that good, if he's guys, if he's doing that good in 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 training camp, he's going to come out here and put on a fucking show tonight. All right. I think he's going to be fine. Minshew, O'Connell, they'll do good, but the Vikings offense is probably going to be even better. Just think about it. Like, bro, I think that's what's going to be the difference here is the Vikings are going to come out firing no matter what. Like, don't get me wrong, man. I think getting a field goal here is fucking love. I really do. Right? I really do. I think it's love. Sam Darnold has been looking amazing, and he's probably going to come out here and I mean, this is going to be look. Who is it going to be? Right? You got Sam Darnold. He's going to be. I'm trying to find his numbers here for y'all, but they're not coming up. Yeah, they're not coming up. I can't find his. I can't find his numbers for. I can't find anything for his training camp. All it's bringing up is YouTube videos. And also, and it's showing that here, man. I'm looking at the roster right now. Aaron Jones was a huge bro. Aaron Jones was a huge fucking pickup, bro. That was a huge fucking pickup for the Vikings, by the way. Right? And obviously TJ Hawkinson, he could be out a little. He could be out a little, by the way. But you got other people that are battling, man. You do. And that's what you got here for the Vikings. You got straight up, you got a quarterback battle, right? They're going to play good. I told you guys before we started doing the preseason breakdowns. That's what we want to look for in teams. We want to look for the teams that are fighting fighting for positions, right, amongst the players because they're going to come out and perform better, right? You want to look at depth and you want to look at quarterback play. Well, give me the fucking Vikings, bro. I think you take the plus 3.5 here. Maybe sprinkle the money line. So Brock is coming out. He's going to suit up for the first time, man. Uh, so this is the first time he's suiting up for the Raiders. I mean, he was what? I can't even remember what he was. I know he was like this humongous. He was like a way up there pick. I think he was like a 20 or some shit. Bro, ridiculous. Said 20. A ridiculous ass pick, bro, for the Raiders. But this is his first time suiting up, man. Um, so I don't know, bro. I don't know. Yep. We're sticking to it. I said I was going to be quick, but this was a good one. This one surprised me. We're going to be taking the Vikings as the underdog at a plus 160 on the money line. Man, if you don't like it or you're against it, which I'm sure a lot of you will be against my plays this year, please tell me. Put them in the comments. I got to hear why. All right? I got to hear why. All right, let's keep it moving, guys. Next game we got the Green Bay Packers playing the Browns. Another huge, huge price here. We got the Browns laying 5.5. We got the Packers getting 5.5. We got a total of 39.5. Favorite to the under. We got the Packers at a plus 205, and the Browns are laying a minus 250. I'm not loving this game at all. I would honestly, just off the top of my head here, guys, I would seriously say Cleveland all day. No doubt about it for me. I would say Cleveland all day in this one. But 5.5 is getting a little crazy. But it just comes to depth here, right? I mean, the Packers have a solid top tier. They have a solid top tier. They look good, right? It's gonna. They're going to if you tell me that you don't think if you honestly think that the Packers are not going to compete in the NFC North this year, I think you're out of your mind. All right, I will tell you that right now. And you guys can run this clip back later during the season if they suck or whatever. But I'm telling you, I think that the Packers have a very good chance in the NFC North this year. I mean, you know, but it's the Browns that have the huge edge when we're talking about because really they built around they got Rodgers. When we're talking about depth and preseason and backup quarterbacks, man, Browns all day. Browns all day, bro. They got the huge edge when we're talking about backup quarterback. The guys we are going to see for most of the game, right? We are going to see that for this game you got Winston, Huntley, you got I don't even know who else they got. But the Packers, I mean, who do they got? Pratt? Seriously, guys, who they got? Fucking Pratt? Come on, man. No brainer for me. This is the Brown spot all day. All day here. We're laying the points with the Browns in this one. Easy money. Easy money with the Browns. The 5.5 is crazy. I ain't gonna hold y'all. That's crazy, but I like the Browns here. God damn, this thing keeps falling, bro. I gotta get a new fucking tripod. All right, so next game we got the Chiefs and the Jaguars. We got the Chiefs at a plus 105, Jaguars minus 125. We got a total of 40.5. This is a good enough one where we can just take the money lines here. Um, Honestly, it looks like a Jaguar spot to me. I think a lot of people are going to be jumping on the Chiefs in this one, where I don't necessarily think it's a good idea. I think we should definitely go with the Jaguars here. I mean, Kansas City is. Come on, man. They won another Super Bowl last season. They're going to refocus everything into making another deep run into the playoffs, and you know it, right? The Jaguars, they just are coming off of one of the most disappointing seasons that I have seen in a while, right? They have a ton running on this year. I mean, think about how much is on the line for the Jaguars this year. I mean, both teams are expected to play their starters here, at least from what I'm looking at. So we should see some really good football in the first couple quarters, honestly. We should see starters for for Kansas City in the first quarter at least. Jacksonville, I mean, they were very good in preseason last year, if you guys remember. They were actually fucking gems last year in preseason. They're going to have Jones. They're going to have Jones under center, which is awesome. Which is actually this duo they have is actually really good, especially against a backup defense for the Chiefs. Come on, guys, and look at the line. Look at the line. Give me the Jaguars here all day. I'm all over it. Because you know we're going to get the backup defense for the Chiefs, y'all. So as long as we're going to see Jones out there for a little bit going up against the Chiefs defense, I like it. We got a chance, all right? We got a chance. So maybe you might want to let's take, if we get the Jaguars first half, let's say the Jaguars are losing first half, and you could bet this live, Jaguars second half will be an awesome bet. It really would be. Jaguars with points in the second half would be an awesome, awesome bet. I'm keeping that in mind for myself. All right. Let's keep it moving, man. We ain't got no one giving anything, so we're gonna keep it moving. We got the 49ers playing the Tennessee Titans. We got the 49ers at a plus 205. We got the Tennessee Titans at a minus 250. We got a total of 39 here locked up on both sides. Here we are with another big number. They're asking us to lay a 5.5 here with the Titans. This one I'm not so comfortable with. I'm really not. Like, I'm not running to the window to bet this game. I'm just not comfortable with it, man. I really don't know what to do here. My, I guess it. I gotta take the 49ers. I'm sorry. I mean, this line is very telling, but you're giving me 5.5 points with the 49ers. It's they I mean, they're going to play. They're not going to play anybody, right? Uh, the Tennessee Titans are still new coaching. They're going to play starters to kind of find who's who. So I get where the line's coming from, but 5.5 points in a preseason game is just ridiculous to give to the 49ers. They have experienced quarterbacks. I mean, dude, they got Dobbs, Brandon Allen. I mean, come on, man. Fuck out of here, bro. I usually don't think it's a good idea to even like 3 points, right? Let alone going against the 49ers. I mean, this is stupid. We're taking the points with the 49ers here. This is another game that we shouldn't even be thinking about. You just take the points here with the 49ers. They got good enough backup situations that could take over the game. Joshua Dobbs is nice, bro. Brandon Allen's is nice. I'll take my chances. All right. I like the 49ers here with the 5.5. I think they're out of their fucking minds. All right, we got the Buccaneers and the Bengals. We got the Buccaneers at a plus 210. We got the Bengals at a 258. We got a total of 38.5. It's locked up on both sides. Here's another game. They're asking us to lay 6 points with the Bengals. It's a lot of points, guys, for a preseason game, man. It is a lot of points. You might as well be laying 14 unless you know what you're going to get. And I don't know what we're going to get out of this game. I don't know what we're going to get out of a lot of them. It's just tough, man. I have nothing for this one. I say take the points. I say take the points, but I'm not going to give you guys anything in this one. I don't know. If someone in the listeners has something, let me know. I say take the points with the Buccaneers, but I'm not loving it. All right, we got the Seattle Seahawks playing the Chargers. You got the Seahawks at a minus 166. We got the Chargers at a plus 140. We got a total of 34.5. We're laying 3 points here with the Seahawks. We're getting 3 points with the Chargers. I mean, I could def I could definitely get behind the Chargers in this one. I think I could get behind the Chargers in this one, y'all. I mean, you look at it, I'm probably going to stay away in all. But uh, LA should be comfortable here. They're home. They got a new head coach. I mean, there's a lot going on around the Chargers here. There really is. I think the Chargers are actually going to have not too bad of a year, right? I mean, really. Uh, they do have a pretty easy schedule this year. I already told y'all in my write ups, I'm expecting a good year from the Chargers. I am. I'm expecting a good year from them. So we'll see. I mean, they got a lot of options. I mean, Herbert, he's got a ton of fucking options, man. Like this team is juiced up. Like they got a lot of guys they could choose from to give the ball to. They seriously do. So I'm liking the Chargers, man. Like I can't wait to see Dobbins, bro. I can't wait to see Dobbins out there. Josh Palmer's another one, bro. Like Herbert is going to be a good. I think Herbert this year is going to be seriously a really good guy to be looking at to pick up for fantasy. Like I know it don't sound right, but bro, this Chargers team, I think they're going to be good, but we'll see. I like the Chargers here. Let's see what they do tonight. All right. Then we got the Saints. We got the Saints taking on the big Yankees on the board, by the way, guys. Big Yankees on the board. Bears 6-0. Let's go. Wait, did I just see that right? Was the Bears were they up 6-0? Or am I tripping? Yeah, 6-0 Bears. Let's go. And we took that live. Let's go. Yo, we could triple this. We could double down on this, y'all. They're still offering us the Bears at a minus 145. I might do it. I might honestly go in on the Bears again. So we got them at a plus we got them at a plus 110. We just live bet them at a minus 120. I might seriously take them again at a minus 145. I think they're going to win this game outright. I truly do. All right. So we got the Saints playing the Cardinals, guys. Last game, then I'll give you my best bet. And hopefully I'm going to get you a couple of y'all to sign up for VIP today. Because when I tell y'all we've been eating, bro, we've been fucking eating. There is no reason why y'all should not sign up. None at all. All right, we got the Saints at a minus 162. We got the Cardinals at a plus 136. We got a total of 38.5 at a minus 110. I mean, I'm not touching this game, man. Fuck the Saints. Fuck the Cardinals. That's how I feel. If I were to give you a pick, it's Saints. I mean, this is a pick 'em, bro. Honestly, like, who fucking knows what we're going to get? It comes down to quarterback. Comes down to quarterback. I mean, do we really trust the backups here? I mean, I kind of trust. I kind of trust. I guess the guys behind Carr a little bit more. Who's even behind fucking Carr? I don't even fucking know, bro. That's what I mean. Like, where's the roster at for this team? I mean, we know Carr's a starter, but you got. I don't even fucking know, bro. I don't even know. Radler. Radler? Yeah, Radler was there last year. It's Radler. Definitely it's Radler. I see him. It's Radler. And you got Ritter, Clayton Tune. You got them behind Desmond Ritter, man. I ain't gonna lie. How do you guys think Kyler Murray's gonna do, man? You guys think he's gonna be all right or what? I don't trust him, bro. I don't trust him. I really don't, y'all. I don't know. This NFL year is going to be tricky, man. We got to walk on eggshells this year, at least early. See how these guys come out, see what they do. Definitely not exciting as last year. I was excited last year. I'm excited this year just so we can stop betting MLB and have some different options. I'm going to be into a lot of player props this year. When it comes to football, we're betting heavy player props this year. I got a good system that's been working, and I plan on taking it right into the MLB. I mean, right into the NFL. I got a good system. It's been working, and I really plan on taking it right into the NFL. All right, so my pick here is the Saints, but be very careful, man. You guys already got all my picks today. You know where I'm at. You know what I like. We ran through the show fairly quickly today. I'm almost out of my voice. Literally, I have no voice left. I could feel it. It's almost gone. So you're welcome. I love you guys a lot, man. You guys are my people, and I appreciate it. We got 175 people in here. Shout out to y'all, man. That's why I do it. Now, my best bet today. Look, man, my girl, Public Enemy, said that she likes the Padres, right? Who said they like the Padres? Someone said they like the Padres. I like them a lot, man. She said the Yankees game 2, Yankees game 1. I can't remember who said the Padres. Oh, that's right. The stream shut down. It was in the first stream someone said it. All right, that's going to be my best bet today, yo. We're going to lay the Padres. We're going to lay the Padres minus 1.5 at a minus 118. All right. I'm going to go against my thing here where I say we don't lay runs and odds. Today we're going to. I think it's there. I think it's worth it. I think the Padres could probably win this game by probably 2 or 3. So we'll see. But that's where I'm at, man. Padres -1.5. There's a lot I like today. Today's VIP card is going to be huge. I think I'm going to offer you guys the same thing. $10 get you a full month. All right. 176 people in here. $10. I'll give you a full month. You got to DM me though, because I don't. It's not on the website. This offer is only for you guys in the chat. You can't go find this on the website. If you try to go to my website and purchase, it's going to charge you the 30. All right. So you got to DM me, and I got to send you a personal pay link. So DM me, tell me you want the month for $10. Last time I did this, I only had 4 people take advantage, which is crazy because them 4 people are literally up $80 or $800, and they already paid me for the next 2 months. Well, two of them did. Two of them paid me for the next 2 months already because of what they made off of the $10. Like it's just a simple investment. All right. I appreciate all you guys, man. Uh, if you guys hit anything on the show today, please shout it out for me. Let people know about the show, what we doing here. You know, I'm trying to get more speakers to come on, but it's not easy. This way, I'm not losing my voice and trying to do everything all at once. Meaning, like, look at the messages and use all these things right here for y'all and I could be switching screens on there and I could be doing a lot more if I had a co-host. You get what I'm saying? Like I could be doing a lot more with this show if I didn't have to do everything myself. So once I find a legit co-host and or just daily speakers, the show's going to advance a lot faster and get a lot better and a more it's going to be better for y'all. Trust me. I just got to find that right person. That's all. All right, man. You guys have a great day. I appreciate every single one of y'all, man. Hit me up if you want that VIP deal. If not, we'll be right back here tomorrow at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be back with another plug talk. Let's make some money today, man. All right, it's a good day. A lot of games on, plenty of opportunities. Let's get it. All right, let's make tonight a winning one. I'll see you guys back here tomorrow, 11:30 for another plug talk. Have a good night, guys.